I started taking guitar lessons in 2014, and my guitar teacher became one of my good friends, and he got me into recording. I asked him how to do all this stuff. I was clueless at first.
Andrew is my son. He was basically a model child. One of my favorite memories of Andrew is when I was pregnant with his sister. He would rub my belly every evening and sing a song, and he would say, "Night, night, baby, see you soon." My daughter Brooke is my younger child. She had a stroke in utero, and as a result has multiple challenges.
She's been through a lot with both of her two children, and she's never given up on them.
Andrew became a teenager, and I expected some changes in his demeanor and attitude, and there were some pretty intense changes, and realized pretty quickly there was something more going on. Found out that Andrew has bipolar disorder.
In 2014, I attempted suicide because I thought I'd never get sober. But that was the start of a better life.
He has family involved. That's not always the case, and it does stand out.
I don't know where I'd be without her. I'd probably be dead, honestly. I mean that.
What's helped him is being honest and open-minded and being willing to try different things and like keeping going and like not giving up.
Katrina has always just been calm, cool, and collected, but also really uses humor, which is something that Andrew gravitates toward. He has a great sense of humor himself. And some of the work that they do is really hard. It's difficult, it's challenging, it's emotionally exhausting. So I think having those humorous breaks has been something that has allowed Andrew to stay engaged.
Like, it's serious work, but at the same time, it's fun.
So he's done like a lot of hard work in the 2 years that we worked together. His family has been a big part of that, especially his mom, but he has also been putting in a lot of work himself. Increase his coping strategies and especially work on like his anxiety.
Recovery's hard. Recovery's hard for the person doing recovery. A lot of families don't have their own personal resources to hang in there. And from what I know about Jackie is she's doing that with Andrew, and she's doing that with Brooke, and she is doing it 365 days a year.
When he is going through something, I've seen her be, non-judgmental and really listen to what he's going through and be empathetic and compassionate towards that.
Emily Pearl Kingsley, her essay, Welcome to Holland, has meant so much to me. When my daughter left early intervention, I gave a framed copy of the essay to all of her providers who had worked with her over the years, and I gave them all a wooden tulip, and just sort of keeping in that theme. It just spoke volumes to me because it's very true. I think one of the biggest pieces for me through this whole journey has been to trust my gut, particularly around Andrew's recovery. I chose not to follow a lot of that conventional wisdom. It didn't feel right to me. It didn't sit well with me. I know my son, and I know if I had used the approach of tough love, I really strongly believe my son would be dead now. And I opted to instead hold him up and believe in him when he couldn't believe in himself. And he has just done amazing work in order to achieve sobriety, to maintain sobriety.
I want to say like a year ago or 2 years ago, I could not think of a single strength I had. But now it's like, yeah, I am very honest. I am very creative. I'm definitely very friendly. And so many people have given up on me and just left my life. But like, not my mom. Tried doing it for other people, last maybe like a day or two.
Family always is your primary support.
My hope for Andrew is that he one day can see himself the way that others see him, and that he can have the same belief in himself.
It's like a friendship, but it's also, a mother and son relationship as well.
I mean, I love to spend time with my mom and my sister. My mom is the biggest support in my life and the closest person to me.